Hello, future architects of robust systems. Today, we're diving into a crucial topic that transforms good applications into enterprise-grade platforms, single sign-on, or SSO. Specifically, we'll focus on building an authentication bridge that seamlessly integrates with major enterprise identity systems like Google OAuth 2.0 and Okta SAML 2.0. This isn't just about convenience. It's about unlocking massive growth and market opportunities. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to, first, understand the critical need for enterprise SSO in today's interconnected world. Second, you'll learn to differentiate between OAuth 2.0 and SAML 2.0, understanding their unique roles. Third, we'll help you grasp key SSO architectural components that form the backbone of these systems. And finally, you'll be equipped to think about production-ready SSO implementation patterns, moving from theory to practical application. Get ready to build authentication gateways that truly empower enterprise users. Let's face it, in the enterprise world, users are already juggling too many passwords. The reality is, enterprise customers don't want yet another login to manage. They expect your log platform or any critical business tool to integrate seamlessly with their existing identity providers. This brings us to our first key point. Enterprise customers demand seamless integration. Tools that force new logins create friction and hinder adoption. Mastering SSO is the difference between offering just a tool and providing a true platform. Companies like Datadog and Splunk achieved enterprise readiness by excelling at this. So, our second point is SSO transforms tools into enterprise platforms. The impact is significant. When a major communication platform integrated with enterprise SSO, their enterprise revenue soared by 300% in just 2 years. This demonstrates how SSO drives significant revenue growth and market share. Ultimately, a well-implemented SSO system eliminates password fatigue for users, making their daily workflow smoother and more secure. It's a win-win for everyone involved. To build a robust SSO solution, we need to understand its core concepts and the protocols that underpin it. When we talk about SSO, two names often come up: OAuth 2.0 and SAML 2.0. OAuth 2.0 is primarily designed for modern web and mobile applications, relying on JSON Web Tokens for authentication and authorization. Think of it as the standard for connecting consumer-facing apps. In contrast, SAML 2.0 is the workhorse for enterprise authentication, often using XML-based assertions. It's robust and widely adopted in corporate environments. Your system needs to support both, intelligently detecting the right flow based on the identity provider. Next, let's look at the JWT lifecycle. JSON Web Tokens, or JWTs, are crucial for carrying user identity and permissions across your distributed system. They're designed to expire automatically, rotate securely, and contain tenant-specific access rights, integrating directly with your billing and access control mechanisms. Finally, consider identity provider discovery. Imagine a user typing their email. Your system should automatically detect which SSO provider they belong to based on their email domain, routing them to the correct authentication flow without any manual selection. This removes friction and enhances the user experience significantly. Now, let's zoom into the architecture that makes enterprise SSO possible. It's built on a few critical components. At its core is the SSO gateway. This acts as the central entry point for all authentication requests. It intelligently identifies the user's organization, routing them to the appropriate identity provider, whether it's Google OAuth or Okta SAML. It also handles redirects and assertions, often with automatic failover for resilience. Next, we have the token manager. This component is responsible for issuing, validating, and refreshing those crucial JWT tokens we discussed. It ensures tokens contain the correct user permissions and tenant context, integrating with your existing access control mechanisms. For maintaining user sessions across your distributed log platform, we use a session store. Typically backed by something like Redis, it ensures that user sessions are secure, performant, and can scale across multiple instances of your application. Critically, this entire authentication layer integrates deeply with your existing tenant management system. This means that once authenticated, users automatically inherit their organization's log retention policies, access permissions, and even billing tier. It ensures that only authorized users access tenant-specific log data, all while maintaining high-throughput capabilities. A robust SSO solution isn't just about seamless logins, it's fundamentally about security and reliability in production. First, let's talk security. Your JWT tokens should contain encrypted tenant IDs, preventing cross-tenant data access and enabling efficient permission checks at every endpoint. Token rotation must happen transparently, maintaining security without disrupting user sessions. SAML assertions from enterprise providers often carry additional security context, like device compliance, which your system should enforce. In the real world, enterprise customers use diverse identity systems. Your SSO solution must offer multi-provider support, handling Google for developers, Okta for business users, and Azure AD for administrators, all automatically. Second, high availability authentication is non-negotiable. SSO failures cannot bring down your platform. Implement authentication failover, cached token validation, and graceful degradation to keep your log processing operational even during identity provider outages. Finally, for compliance, every authentication event must generate audit logs. These integrate with your existing log processing pipeline, creating a complete security audit trail that enterprises absolutely require. Think of major players like Snowflake and Databricks. Their enterprise success is directly tied to mastering these SSO strategies, eliminating friction for large customer deployments and enabling central IT control while maintaining seamless developer access. Your distributed log platform gains these same critical capabilities, becoming truly enterprise-ready. We've covered a substantial amount of ground today, laying the foundation for building enterprise-grade SSO. Let's quickly recap on journey. We began by exploring the why and how of enterprise SSO, understanding its critical role in market readiness and revenue growth. We then delved into the core concepts, covering the distinctions and applications of OAuth 2.0, SAML 2.0, and the lifecycle of JWTs. Following that, we dissected the essential components of an SSO architecture, from the SSO gateway and token manager to the session store, and how they integrate with your broader tenant management system. Finally, we discussed crucial production patterns for security, multi-provider support, high availability, and audit integration, providing a blueprint for resilient implementation. You're now equipped with the knowledge to approach enterprise SSO with confidence. To test your understanding, consider this self-assessment question. How would you explain the business value of implementing single sign-on to a non-technical stakeholder, such as a CEO or a sales lead? Think about the practical benefits we discussed today. Thank you for joining.